There's a lot of talk about the law of attraction, right? You are attracting something, and the perception about this is if you want something, you will attract it and it will come to you. This is true to a certain extent, but it's much deeper than that. And that's what I want to talk about. So, when we say the law of attraction, let's say, for example, a magnet attracts iron filings or something like that. So we tend to think of the law of attraction in the same way that when we want something and we think about it intensely, we will attract it. First of all, the thing is you don't attract what you want, but you attract what you are. What do I mean by this? When you want something, you are essentially saying that I don't have it. So what are you saying? I don't have it. I am here and that thing is there. And whatever you say with I am is what is, right? So you keep saying I don't have it. I want. I don't have it. I want. I don't have it. So you are reaffirming to the universe that this is your reality. My reality is that I don't have this, so I want it. So when you stay in that vibration of want, you're still keeping that distance or that division between you and the thing that you want. So first and foremost, you need to graduate from want. Want helps you know where you are, right? And it helps you know that there's a division between me and the things that I perceive. But it can't end at what? You need to graduate from want into being. So you may start off from I want, say, a Mercedes to I have a Mercedes. I want wealth to I am wealthy. I want wisdom to I am wise. Because what happens there is you are transforming the story that you're saying about reality. Now, instead of you creating that division between you and that other thing, you are becoming one with that thing, right? And once you become one with that thing, you are vibrationally aligned with that thing. It's like saying, I am wealthy. Once you say, I am wealthy, then there is no difference between me and wealth. But if you say, I want wealth, there's a difference between you and wealth. But I am wealthy, I am wealthy. And then if that's the case, what is the nature of wealth, or what is the nature of a wealthy person? Well, a wealthy person can afford this. A wealthy person attracts that. A wealthy person lives in a wealthy environment. What's happening here is once you become one with that very thing, you become one with it in totality and fundamentally in vibration. You see, everything has to do with vibration and frequency. Frequency being the rate of vibration or how that vibration is vibrating, right? A wealthy person may be vibrating like this, and an unwealthy person may be vibrating like that. They're two different vibrations. If you put these vibrations in water, this will produce a different ripple from that. Just something as simple as that to show you what's happening there. So every state of being is a vibration. Every single state of being is a vibration. So it's about becoming a particular state of being, becoming a particular vibration. And once you become that vibration, every vibration has cooperative components. It's like birds of a feather flock together. So every vibration has the other vibrations that move with it. It's like music, right? There are musical keys that go well with other musical keys because they are of resonant vibrations. It's like a tuning fork. If you hit a tuning fork and you bring it next to another tuning fork, they'll vibrate at the same frequency. So each vibration has its, say, friends. It has its friends and that it flocks around with. Poop attracts flies, flowers attracts bees because of the vibrational resonance. Wealth attracts wealth, poverty attracts poverty. Lack of self-worth attracts worthlessness. Confidence attracts things that are aligned with confidence. So it's about you becoming vibrationally aligned, because once you become one with that vibration, then you will attract. What do I mean by attract? The way reality works is this is a magnificent, super highly intelligent, orderly thing that's going on. And it aligns things and puts things together through the law of resonance. So it will put light together, and so things that are of like vibration come together. So it quote unquote attracts. But let's take this a step further. So whereas you may think of it like you are attracting something, like I said, you are not necessarily attracting it, you are becoming one with it because you are changing your vibration. So let's say you have a dial on your chest and you can change your vibration from A to D. And A is abundance and D is, I don't know, um, disabundance. There's no such word as that, but let's say that. Changing that vibration really changes your reality, your state of being. And so it's like you're literally moving from one point of frequency in the infinite space-time continuum into another. You are literally moving to another parallel reality where things are different and where things align with the vibration that you are. So you are not necessarily attracting it, you are just changing your state. And when you change your state, the state around you also changes. So we use attraction because of how we think of reality as a linear and time based, but time itself is an illusion. I'll do a video on this because we are moving through multiple realities that are like sort of, we're moving through multiple frames of reality, billions of frames every single second. And it is that movement of consciousness through those frames that gives us the experience of time. So time intrinsically doesn't exist, but the experience of time exists, right? Because we are time-based beings and we experience this through our current level of consciousness in this 3D reality. But what's happening is, if you can imagine an infinite field where this point is like one frequency, that point is another frequency, that point is another frequency, when you switch your frequency, you literally move from here to here. But that movement from here to there through the different parallel realities gives a side effect of time. It's sort of like how with this video that I'm making, it's actually many different frames. So you see your camera may have 24 frames per second. What it's actually telling us is that in 1 second, 24 frames have happened. That makes the video feel like a progression, but it's actually just different frames. And reality is the same way, right? That's why we say time is an illusion. So I'm just using this analogy to help you understand that when you change your frequency, you change your state of being, you change your vibration, you're literally becoming a new person in another parallel state of reality. That's why you're not necessarily attracting it, you are just putting yourself into a new state or space where that thing already exists. So you've moved from poor old me, change frequency, to confidence, wealthy old me. And now wealthy old me can only be in a space surrounded by wealth because that's where it exists naturally. So it may seem to your mind that, oh, I attracted this wealth, but you've just literally moved into another reality. That's how I want you to understand this concept of attraction. So first and foremost, you have to become that. You can't stay in wanting that, because want creates a division between you and that. Wanting allows you to realize that you don't have that thing, but you have to move from wanting into becoming that. You have to be one with that. I am that. Because once you are that, now you hold the vibration of that, and you have to become one with it in thoughts, in feeling, in action, and primarily in belief. You have to be one with it wholly. And once you become one with that, now you are a new vibrational state that is one with that. And that new vibrational state exists with other vibrational components that are aligned to that, because the universe organizes things by likeness, by resonance. So to get what you want, you have to become it first. And I feel this is why even the language, the word become, be comes before come. You have to be it in order for it to come. You can't keep wanting it and think it's going to come. You have to be it. And this is the whole thing about trust, right? Because it seems counterintuitive, it seems paradoxical, it doesn't make sense. But how do I be it when I don't have it? That's the whole thing. You create the reality. It's in your hands. It's up to you. And when you say you are that, you'll see that reality will respond and say, okay, I serve you. You say you are that. Let's switch the reality. Keep your eyes open because you see evidence of this, and the evidence of this will help move your faith into trust and into knowing. So you graduate from belief, you graduate from hope, you graduate from hoping to having faith, and then you graduate from faith into trusting because now you trust that it will happen, and then you move into knowing because you've seen the evidence of it enough times to know that when I change who I am, the reality responds. And this whole reality we're experiencing, I feel, is about coming to get to know this and to experience your reality and to know your superpower, to know that you can create whatever state you want to be. You can create whatever reality you want to be in co-creation with the all, in co-creation with everyone else. And, and you can do this by mastering vibration, mastering frequency, and knowing how to shift it. And I have done some videos on how to understand your vibration, your frequency. I think I'll do another one to just emphasize and show you what I mean by this. And you can know your vibration through your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. So if you're thinking a particular way, feeling a particular way, and acting a particular way, it's just telling you what your vibrational state is. Your feeling is just an emotional manifestation of your vibrational state. Your thoughts are the words of your vibrational state. Your actions are the doings of your vibrational state. But the most important thing is your vibrational state. And this is controlled largely by your belief systems. And this is why it's important to know what your belief systems are so you can change it. Because once you change your belief systems, you have access to change your vibrations, and you can literally be jumping into different forms of who you are, and into different realities and into different beings. And this is how you attract what you want. This is how the law of attraction actually works. You become that by becoming it. You be it and it will come. Be it and it will come. You create and the reality will respond. You say you are and the reality will respond. They say seeing is believing, right? But actually, believing is seeing. Because when you believe it and you become it, you will see it. The reality will respond to it. So this is how it's actually really working. And this is how you attract what you want. This is how you become your dream self, your dream life. And this is how it works. This is how reality works. So take action and practice this. Think about this, ponder it. This is something that you already know. You just need to ponder it and put it into practice, and you'll see it unfold. So if you have any thoughts or questions or ideas or reflections on this, of course, do leave them in the comment section. I love reading the comment section to hear what you think about it. And if this has brought you any value, share with who you think will find use of it and will find value in it. And as always, thank you for tuning in. And until next time, peace.